Let's look at the quality of what you're getting here. You're getting a window. This is my favorite part, is your window. You can see stuff in that window, and you're able to identify on the fly. 12-inch zipper utility. Once you go do window-based, once you get window-based visibility, you get addicted to that. I mean, how many times have we tried looking for our doggone measuring tape? We know where it's at. And it's not underneath the bench because it fell, it's being hooked. You can put for storage, but these are good for projects. So for example, you needed to work on the refrigerator, and you needed some tape, a clamp, some hosing, some hose seal, hose clamp removal, scissors. All that was there. So you're done with the project at the end of the day, you just throw this over there on your workbench and let it sit. I let them sit because usually I realize the day after or the following week if I can let it sit that long. So what I found out is that you can consolidate all of the project specific stuff in there, that you don't have to go recollect, and stuff that you just did on the fly. You needed tape, you had a clamp, and all this is all in one spot. Still, the actual socket that you needed for that one bolt in the underneath of the compressor of the refrigerator, it's all there. So it's project specific. So you have project specific stuff like for the refrigerator, one for the dashboard, fuses, with the fuse checker and all that, and extra fuses are all sitting there for that project. And another one was for like changing the oil. You've got the oil lug removal. So all of these bags have come in handy. I mean, look how many I got. This is getting ridiculous. You get addicted to the organization. For once, you start kind of organizing your projects. The window is my favorite. The size here, just look at the dimensions. It's perfect. I mean, you can't throw everything in there, but like everything between, which is like everything else, your screwdrivers and stuff like that, everything else, but like your long hammer and whatever else on this other side. Quality stitch build. Look at that. It's a little waterproofy going on there. You can set this down in the rain. I don't think it's going to come right through. Extra padding in the bottom, by the way. This is like a sturdy bottom. It's not all one piece of material, so you get a flim. This has got something in there. See, almost can stand up. The other thing I want to talk about is the hook hitch here. You get a separate grommet and a loop. The loop is what I use for hanging on stuff, like in your garage. You've got like a hanging thing going on. See, I don't have a hook above me to demonstrate, but let's say, for example, you got these hooks, so you use those loops for those hooks. So on any one of these large hooks in your garage wall over by your tools, you got all these guys hanging there, and you just kind of flip through the ones, find the one with your measuring tape in it, because you got the window, right? Flipping through it, good to go. Grab that off the hook, go take care of your project, come back, throw it on the hook. Measuring tape stays central. It's not like in a toolbox inside a rolling drawer behind everything. For me, this has been a great just project and go get 'em enhancer, So you can use that little grommet hole to zip tie maybe a label or something to the outside to identify what that is from afar. So you can go grab it, like all your tape in here. That's what I've done. So I have blue tape. I have the electrical tape. I have, look, I have the Velcro tape. All tapes, tape related activity. Boom. And I can see it. All right, so it's hanging there ready to go. So, but the grommet hole you can use to attach stuff secondarily, and it doesn't get all twined up in your loop. So the loop then can go back on the big hook, the master hook. And wrapping up that I've used them. These are like in active use as we speak, all around me. The only problem is they get addicting, so you start buying them for everything. But that's fine. That's fine. You'll wean off that addiction. But I tell you, be more organized than less, because right now I've just been able to knock out some projects with these kind of. This is an organizational tool. All right. This isn't about pouches. This is about when you're organized, you go get your projects a lot more aggressively. You're not fumbling an hour trying to put together your project-based stuff to go back and do it again, like that refrigerator example I told you earlier. All your tools are still lingering in that one pouch because you didn't put them away yet. You just grab the pouch, go retape up the tube or tighten it down or change something that you want to do a little better with that project. So you got project-based, tool-based organization categories with the tape system I showed you. And it's just that you get 3 and you're good to go. I mean, this is just one solution for a possible, way to get this done. And I like them. The quality's fine. So it's up to you on how to use them. So there you have it.